We are at the Aztec temples. There's Yadi. This is a friend of ours from Sydney, Australia.
G'day, mate.
What is your name?
Raul.
Raul.
And these are not allowed.
Yeah, amazing thing. You can drink and drive and not get a ticket, but you cannot have a tripod to hold a camera on. That's a first. So,
in China, Russia, yes.
Yeah.
In Mexico, no.
Mm-hmm. Amazing thing. Anyway, we're about to go on our tour. And I did not dress for the weather. I am in my shorts and sandals, and it is approximately 45 degrees. We thought it would warm up, but the clouds are not breaking, so the temperature is not rising fast. So it's going to be fun. All right. We're looking. Oh, yeah. First scenes. The Aztec remains of what was once a glorious city of about 1,000 years ago until 500 years ago when the conquistadors came in. We'll be scouting and finding out where those cannon blasts are coming from in just a little bit. All right, we are atop of one of the walls, panning around. Looking dead center, our Australian friend, Yadi. Very impressive. All right, this is a little sketch of the yard here. And yes, sacrifices were performed here. Not too far in the past. I don't know how many, but yeah, very impressive sight. Standing on a piece of history, one of the great seven wonders of the world, right here. I get to view it for the first time. This looks like the central stage for the Citadel arena, where games were played and losers were sacrificed. Very, very impressive. Andale. Ooh, I love you.
I love you too. Well, this is Mexico, next to Mexico City. This is the temples. We call them Aztec.
Yep, Aztec.
It's next to Mexico, about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. This is the beginning of the trip.
All right. Walking around the backside of the Citadel itself. Would have liked to have climbed that, but as you see, the barrier won't let me. I don't want to get thrown into Mexican jail. All right, we're going to walk around to the backside here. All right, looking at some awesome carvings on the temple back here. Walk around a little bit further. Okay, this is on the back side of the temple. The Aztec carvings. Alright, we're coming up on a recent excavation that was done about 10 years ago of new rooms discovered of the Aztec Empire. I don't know if there's much to see. Get what I can. Alright, another view from the north wing, looking south, now going west. Looking east and north. Alright, looking at the Great Temple, directly north. Heading back around and towards the Citadel. Another historical note, the Great Pyramid there is the third largest in the world, second only to the two Great Pyramids in Egypt. I don't know if we'll get over there. I'm going to try. We'll try to get a grand tour of that one. Alright, we're walking towards the third Great Pyramid in the world. And that's the Mac Daddy there. I really want to thank this senora for making this one awesome vacation slash honeymoon slash trip. We'll be down in the pyramids here in just a little bit. And the sun's finally coming out. The air is warming up nicely. I think the temperatures are now in the 60s. I'm glad. Man, it started out cold. That's some of the artwork being sold here. Very nice work. Getting close now. The third largest pyramid, Yadi has informed me, that's the Sun Temple. This is the Aztec city, or what was once the Aztec city, and that's the Moon Temple that we're walking directly towards. Alright, we are now walking up a flight of stairs, coming up Sun Temple, And getting closer to the moon temple. And checking out some of the foliage. Got cactus trees. It's a nice one. It's a pretty dry area here to get some idea what the climate is like. Alright, we are still far away from the moon temple, getting closer to the sun temple. Just over this piece of work. Yadi is handling the finances, as you can see. We're buying little trinkets from the sellers that we run into, and some of them, of course, will harass you until they, bug the crap out of you. But anyway, we've been getting some good deals here. And we're going to continue our adventure. Some more remnants of what was once a superstructure. There's the Sun Temple. I'm walking blindly here, panning around. All right, this is going to be a nice view. All right, Sun Temple. Oh, I'll be doing this here soon, all the way to the top. Okay, Moon Temple. Nice long passage. We'll be going to that soon. But this is the main entrance to the Sun Temple. That's coming up. Going to the top of that here in a little bit.
Que siga tocando.
All right, we're at the base. Oh, Indian music for you. More music, go ahead.
Esta es una réplica de los instrumentos que se utilizaban aquí en Teotihuacán para hacer las ceremonias. Es parte de los instrumentos ceremoniales teotihuacanos. La figura que tengo a mi derecha representa a Quetzalcóatl, que era el símbolo del viento, la serpiente emplumada. Esta otra figura representa el sol, que se llama Tonatiuh, y Mestli, que era el símbolo de la luna.
Symbol from the moon, symbol from the...
Oh, okay.
Le hago un precio bueno.
Some other works.
Yes, es Malakai de Stone.
Wow.
Se la vendo barato para hacer mi primer negocio de oro.
All right. Looking at a little front courtyard of the third largest pyramid in the world. I can't even pan out anymore. This thing is so huge. We're gonna walk this. Okay. All right, I'm getting ready to climb this thing. I'm walking to the base now. Okay. Try to keep this thing level. But I can tell you, I know I'm gonna be out of breath when I reach the top. Okay.
I finally ended up, whatever's there, I bring it in.
caramba. Ah. There she is. Ah. Oh man. It's going for a long haul. Oh man. We're at the second level of the Sun Temple. Man, I'm about beat. Keep on going though. My goal is to get to the top. I did it. This is the top. All right. That one's next. All right. Top of the courtyard. All right, there she is. I don't know if she saw me, but I'm on my way down to conquer the moon pyramid. Remnants of the Aztec culture. All right, I'm taking a breather. I'm down, looking back up. Yachty saw me. Got a couple pictures. And I'm heading that direction eventually, but I'm going to take a few minutes to get some water and chill. There's a history of the Pyramid of the Sun. These are the sculptures that were described. The base of the Sun Temple. Okay, we're still getting heckled by the people wanting to sell you little stuff. We're heading towards the Moon Temple. That's to be conquered next. Walking down the main central road, so to speak, towards the Moon Temple. Get some shots of this architecture that has stood here almost as long as the Great Pyramids of Egypt. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're built about the same latitude in the world. I'm not positive, but it's kind of unique. I wonder how something this great could be built, what it was for, besides accurate moonrise, moonset, sunrise, sunset, and the calendar, which our present day calendar was derived from. Pretty awesome. Let's get a shot of that. Some of the original Aztec wall drawings. Blocked off for good reason. On our way to the Moon Temple. We are here. Uh-oh, we're being heckled again. The Moon Pyramid. Some of the more of the ruins to the get my directions straight. To the north, actually northeast. And there's the base, getting ready to climb. All right, I'm atop the central square. Looking around. And all right, going that way.
Lo lleve completo usted.
Here's another one of the works made of black
Es una copia del caballero.
black volcanic glass. Very nice.
Es completo la figura. O sea, desde los pies. Observe. Agárrelo usted.
Ooh.
Hola, Richard.
Voila.
Ya.
Let's see.
Ya.
Unless you go to the middle. No, that's not the top. The top is over the crest.
Oh, this one is more one?
Yeah, this one's as high as that one. The Temple of the Sun. You might have to go to the middle.
That one. No, this is the moon?
That is the Moon Temple. Yeah, where you won't be able to see me from the top.
Ahí en la puerta, aquí están trabajando los árboles.
Ah.
Ahí atraviesa.
Oh wow. See? Oh. What? See? You want to you can see the top from in here. You want to stay in the sun? Okay. Okay. I will be back.
You want water?
Not yet. When I come down.
Can I take a picture of it?
See, I'll get to the very top. Or how about the first level? Okay. All right, we're at the base of the Moon Pyramid, heading up.
Ay, 90 escalones.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is just the first level. Still recovering from the Pyramid of the Sun. All right. That's what's in that square. And look. Giatti. Okay. We're climbing to the top. Just like rock climbing. All right. You realize just how out of shape you are. third level. Hey. All right. We're not done yet. Oh yeah. On today. Top of the moon pyramid. All right, I'm going down. The idea about the steps, these things are pretty steep. Going down. Okay.
I think we completed our mission here at the Aztec pyramids. The moon pyramid back here. Good old Yachty. Very awesome and impressive. And heading back around. Pyramid of the Sun. Turned out real good. Climbed to the top of both. Man, that's a trek and a half. I've only seen this in National Geographic and on Discovery Channel and stuff like that, but man, to actually be here in person, you've got to be here just to see it all and experience the culture. Thank you again, Yachty. I love you mucho. Mi esposa.
Okay, mi amor.
I think it's time for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we'll be getting the volcano here next. Adios. This is the moon pyramid. I get a quick history of it before we left. All right, let's eat the ball. Okay, I was informed by Yachty, we're almost positive the volcano, which is Popocatépetl, it's tough to pronounce. Popo is the short for it. Popocatépetl is one of those over there. So that's where we're heading. I doubt I'll be able to get to the top if it's still erupting. I can't really tell from here because of the haze. But we'll be getting a couple rocks at least and some pictures, and that'll wrap it up here in Mexico. Poor Yachty. All right. This is one of the little side shops with all the black volcanic glass sculptures, plus the Aztec calendars. And oh look, chess sets. Dun, da, da, dun. Very nice. Most of these are black onyx or carved out of stone, volcanic stone. Silver. Definitely a place to visit. Alright, we're walking along the outer rim of the Aztec National Park. Some ruins, some old walls of what was left of the outer rim of the Aztec Empire, I guess. Try to get a shot of that. And we're walking back to catch our bus. And also looking through the trees. It's a sun pyramid. Here's a little bit of history. These here are what tequila comes from. What are they called, Yadi? Huh? Agave. Agave? Tequila plants. Mas tequila. And we just got word that we can't go to the volcano because of the recent eruption, and it's blocked off 10 kilometers in diameter from the volcano. So unless you live there, you're not going. So, oh well, maybe next trip we might go to see the volcano. But after we get some more shots of some of the stuff that's in some of the local shops here. Nice shot of an eclipse. Hola. Again. Boy, if I had more money, I'd be buying a lot more stuff to bring home, but it's going to be tough enough bringing what I've got home. Okay, anyway. I'm pretty sure that's Popo there. Silent, but nonetheless. Never know when it's going to erupt again. And the other piece of history, all the temples, after checking them out pretty closely, were built with volcanic rock. A lot of surface lava and rocks like that. So my guess is that probably got a lot of the rocks from when these volcanoes were more active in the past. But this probably wraps up our trip. One more shot of the pyramids. Adios from Aztec land.